Hello everyone, this is Cherie. Happy February 1st, 2021. And I thought I would do a video about what it takes to shoot a no-budget short film. If you've been following my channel, you know that over the past year I've shot a handful of short films, and currently I'm taking a directing class. My recent short film assignment was due yesterday, and we were given about 2 weeks advance notice. The assignment was to illustrate our knowledge of coverage. And coverage is when you shoot different angles, you shoot cutaways, you shoot inserts, you shoot all these shot types that the editor can choose from to put together a nice little piece. And the short was supposed to be between 3 and 5 minutes. Those were the only parameters that the teacher set. Oh, and 2 characters. So you can show conflict between characters, because we're supposed to be working with actors now. So in filmmaking, there are some old adages, and I think I went over these in one of my earlier videos. But basically, for writers, it's write what you know. That way the piece will be more realistic. And for indie filmmakers, it's write what you have, because you're going to be using all that stuff in your films. You don't have access to the studios or the sound stages, the sets. You know, write what you have. So for this piece, I knew that the topic was coverage. I had to have 2 people, had to be 3 to 5 minutes. I have my friend Tim, who at one time he was a pool cleaner. So I emailed him, said, hey, do you still have all your pool cleaning stuff? And he said, yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, I can do this around a pool. One of the characters will be a pool cleaner. So my first idea was to have it where, like, the owner of the house is like a Trumper, and the pool cleaner is like a Biden or a Sanders type person, and they have conflict that way. But, you know, the props I would have needed, like a MAGA hat, Confederate flag, you know, a Bernie or a Biden shirt, those weren't available to me. And, you know, within 2 weeks' time, I don't even know, does Amazon carry that kind of stuff? Would it have gotten here on time? So I decided to forgo that idea. We were also due to have pretty bad weather, lots of rain. So I thought, well, why would you have a pool cleaner come when, you know, it's rainy or bad weather? So I developed a little story around that. So even though this isn't something normally I would have written, these aren't the kind of films that I want to make, you know, I made do with what I had and the circumstances surrounding what was going on. So I was very fortunate to find an actor through the De Anza acting program, and had my 2 characters. We made sure that everyone was wearing masks on the set, maintained social distance. I wanted this to take place around a pool, so I thought, well, I'll ask my friend Tracy, and she's always very supportive of my filmic endeavors. And, you know, she has a pool, and her parents had a pool, and I'm like, okay, well, I have access to a pool. Well, come to find out, her daughter had contracted COVID-19, and they were all sheltering in place for 2 weeks. So I'm like, okay, am I going to have to write a new story now? But luckily, my DP's girlfriend's father had a pool, and he said we could shoot at his place. So we were still on with the pool. So these are the kind of problems that you encounter when you're in pre-production. Also, my actor almost had to cancel due to scheduling conflict, but everything worked out, so that was good. So we get to the day of the shoot, Saturday, and it had been rainy all week, but it stopped, and the forecast was for cloudy, which would work well with, you know, what we were shooting. We get to the set, the clouds start disappearing. All of a sudden the sun comes out. Now, due to the time that we were shooting this, the time we had access to the pool, it put us smack in the middle of noontime with the sun overhead. And that's kind of something you want to steer clear of. You really want to shoot during the golden hour when the shadows fall nicely across the actors' faces. So we've got some pretty harsh shadows going at this point. And another thing was that there were 3 little wild cats, little like teenage kitten cats that were just running around the property. They didn't belong to the homeowner. So we were trying to wrangle these cats, get them out of the shots. There was one time I had to pick one up and just carry it away so we could get a shot, and I wasn't even looking at, what the actors were doing. And the cat was purring and just being all lovey and everything, but there are cats in like half the shots that we did. We did our best, but you still see cats. But the shoot proceeded really smoothly, and we got everything shot in 4 hours. I use storyboards, and so what I do is just highlight the picture once we've taken it, and so when all the pictures are highlighted, I know that we've got everything. And it was really smooth. 4 hours. Then the footage was uploaded by my DP. Everything was ready to go by 10 p.m. that night. The next day, yesterday, I edited it. It took about 6 hours and got it uploaded by 10 p.m. So in a period of 36 hours, you can make a movie and have it posted for people to see. So I really want to encourage people, if you've got a cell phone, you've got a camera, you can get editing equipment that runs on cell phones as well as computers. And basically, there's no excuse not to make movies. They may not be great works of art, but you can make them. So I just wanted to go over all the little production details, what goes into making a short, no-budget film. And I'm going to show you the video I made now, and I will see you in the next video.